This episode of Liberty Lines is brought to you by... It is important to understand that the Constitution does not create rights for anyone. It simply serves as a grant of power to and a blueprint for the structure of the federal government. The rights of the people existed before the founding of the United States. You do not have constitutional rights. You just have rights. To protect them, you must understand them. The book, A Republic If You Can Keep It, can help you with that understanding. Available at patsanswers.com/blog. Click on the Store tab. $16.95 plus shipping and handling. All major credit cards are accepted. Buy it today. This is Liberty Lines on patsanswers.com. Volumes and volumes of written work was emerging in the American colonies on the subject of British policies. Apart from major documents and publications, much writing had been produced as letters, pamphlets, and newspaper editorials. The arguments set forth in this way were at times very convincing. American patriots of the 1770s did not have modern means of communication at their disposal to spread the power of the written word from town to town and from colony to colony. Committees of correspondence were established. The first such committee was organized by Sam Adams. Working with rural patriots, Adams enabled the entire Massachusetts citizenry to have access to patriotic text. In fact, Adams knew that the residents of the seacoast towns were more informed of each crisis than those of the interior. The spread of these committees across urban centers happened quickly. Adams and others urged the establishment of correspondence committees in rural inland towns as well. The committees of correspondence were bold enough to use the British Postal Service as the means of communication. For the most part, the pen was their weapon of choice. But revolutionary sentiment at times did take other forms. Our side, whatever we're calling it today, has no identity or cohesiveness. The left, or the progressives, or the communists, whatever you want to call them today, has hundreds, maybe thousands of groups that are all interconnected. They have overlap in funding, leadership, membership, philosophy, goals, actions, and so forth. What does our side have? We don't even have a goal of where we'd like to be. All we know is that we don't like where we're going. We have to get on the same page right now. We have a lot of people with a lot of good ideas, and I'm not so sure that we're converting that into anything of substance. I am proposing a modern-day committee of correspondence, perhaps anywhere from 8 to 12 people, to develop a short list of basic tenets that I hope at least 90% of like-minded individuals could get on board with. Simple, basic, fairly short, this list and the details that go with it could be carried to the people's representatives, starting with city councils and working up to whoever will listen. If a commissioner's office has to be called 50 times to arrange a meeting with a member of our committee to hear our philosophy, so be it. If we have to knock on a mayor's door in person, so be it. If we have to call a senator 10 times a day, every day, until we're on a first-name basis with his staff, so be it. We don't have to be jerks. We don't have to yell at anyone or make threats. There is a large movement in America today that is gaining followers, but it has no real identity, no cohesive message or solutions. I don't think our leaders, from the city council members up to the president, are really hearing that movement. If we could get a basic philosophy and create a message, perhaps a small group of 8 to 12 people could get that message into the offices of people who are supposed to be the decision makers. That's my take on it. What's yours? Let me know by emailing me at librarian@patsanswers.com, and I'll share your ideas on this vlog. You have been watching Liberty Lines on patsanswers.com. Join us again next time, won't you?